Alright, welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. We are back with another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle video. And we got the details for the brand new path, I was about to say Path to Power, but the brand new Goku youth character that is coming on Global NJP in just about 24 hours, maybe around, maybe a little more or less, but it's just about like a full day's time. We should be seeing this character actually in game. We do have his details pulled up, so we're gonna go ahead and hop through that. We have a Chi-Chi and a Goku youth to go over. We're gonna start with Chi-Chi and we'll go from there. So I already have all this pulled up. This is her card art. Looks pretty solid. I mean, I'm not complaining about the Chi-Chi card art. Like, come on, this is Dragon Ball stuff. You can't really complain too much about that. All right, so for Chi-Chi, we have Battlefield Diva, The Innocence, More Than Meets the Eye, Incredible Adventures, Infighters, Guidance to the Dragon Ball and Furious Battle. These are like complete, like very niche links. You don't really see a lot of these too often. Like Guidance of the Dragon Ball, More Than Meets the Eye, Incredible Adventures, like these are, you're only really seeing these in Dragon Ball Saga characters. Obviously that's where you want to run these characters, but you like your characters to be a little more versatile. Alright, so categories, we got you, Dragon Ball Saga, Earthlings, Bond of Parent Child, and Earthbred Fighters. Pretty standard stuff. They're not really showing the super attack, but it looks like raise attack defense for 1 turn, causes supreme damage to enemy. There's something else there. Can I actually see what that is? Here it is. Supreme damage to enemy and lowers attack and defense. So pretty standard stuff. Stats, looks like banner unit stats. Alright, so let's go ahead and hop into the passive skill. Or actually, let's go ahead and talk about the leader skill. You or Dragon Ball Saga category key 3, HP attack and defense 130%. Obviously, you're never using a banner unit as a leader. The leader skill sucks. Yeah, there you go. We talk about leader skill. Alright, passive skill. Basic effects, key 2 attack and defense 200%, launches additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super attack, super class allies attack and defense 30%, plus an additional attack and defense 30% for characters who also belong to Dragon Ball Saga category. Wow, so she's actually massively buffing Goku. He's gonna get 60% from Chi-Chi for her just existing. That's just built into her kit. She has to do nothing for that, by the way. If she's good, like if you can run her in slot 2 or slot 3, she's gonna be huge for his team. 60% support. That's nuts. Alright, when attacking with 12 or more key, attack plus 100%. Medium chance of attack 150%. Medium chance, that's a 30% chance to proc this. You're not gonna see this a lot. And then for every super attack perform, we got attack and defense and chance of performing a critical hit plus 25 up to 100. Ooh, they're gonna give her crit for every super attack performed. Okay, sure. When the target enemy is in the following status, that's attack down, defense down, stunned, or sealed, launches additional super attack. I hate when they give this to characters, just because, like, in like the fights that really matter in the game, you don't really get a chance to do any of these. Now, I was running like the Supreme or Battle of Hardened Formidable Foes, and some of those fights you can actually kind of like seal characters. But like for the most part, like in the red zone, like they're canceling this. Like you can't even do this at all. So it's like, what's really the point of giving this to people? I guess if you like running a Super Battle World, you can always use this. But it kind of feels like we're phasing out of the era of Super Battle World, huh? With the Battle Hardened Formidable Foes, that might be like the new thing to replace Super Battle World, or maybe not. I don't know. I could be wrong. Don't take it at face value, but I mean, yeah, that's kind of what it feels like, just a little bit. All right, next we got when there's another youth category ally on the team, she gets 200% defense and a high chance of evading enemy's attack. That's a 50% chance to dodge. I'm putting full dodge on this character. Easy full dodge character. Then she's going to be good in slot 2 or slot 3 because she's going to have that 50% chance to dodge and that extra defense, and she's going to super attack while supporting the rest of the team. I mean, you can't really complain that much. Now, she is pretty restricted, huh, to Dragon Ball Saga, I would say, but Dragon Ball Saga and Youth kind of run, like, together, right? Like, Dragon Ball Saga and Youth are almost the same category. Almost. I say almost because there's, like, characters from, like, Dragon Ball Z and, like, that are on Youth, or, like, Super that's on Youth that doesn't get into Dragon Ball Saga, but for the most part, I mean, they're almost the same category. And then when there is an ally whose names includes Goku, she has Guard, and defense 159% when receiving an attack. Yeah, you definitely can feel like she wants to be ran next to the new Goku U. With her and Path to Power Kid Goku running around, I mean, this could be... You actually might have a good team on Dragon Ball Saga. I think Chi-Chi looks pretty good. I definitely think she's runnable. I mean, we're going to have to wait to see and test her. There's a good chance I don't even get this character, by the way. Like, I might not even go crazy on this banner. I only have like 700 stones, and I genuinely might just skip these banners and save for Golden Week, because the Golden Week characters we know are going to be like crazy. Yeah, I like Chi-Chi. Chi-Chi looks good. Yep. You got my stamp of approval. Thanks, Chi-Chi, for being awesome. And then we already looked at her super attack effect. Yeah, I think Chi-Chi looks great. I am definitely a fan of what she's doing. I like her as a banner unit. I hope that we get more banner units like this, so that's good. All right, next we have Goku Youth. Yeah, they always seem to get Bulma in here somehow. Bulma's always on almost every Goku Youth. Is there actually a Goku Youth card without a Bulma on it? Hold on. You have a Bulma. Yeah, you have a Bulma. You have a Bulma. Wait, nope, this guy doesn't have a Bulma. This is Goku Youth, and there's no Bulma in here. Okay, I stand corrected. I'm sorry. I wasn't familiar with your game, man. There's no Bulma there. I don't think there's a Bulma in this one either. Okay, there is cards with no Bulma in the Goku Youth, but a lot of recent ones, they just been throwing the Bulma in there. Oh, that's what I forgot to... What's her typing? She's Int. Okay, Super Int, and he is AGL. All right. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at his leader skill. We have Dragon Ball Saga or Earthbred Fighters, category key 3 HP 200%, and attack and defense 170%, plus an additional HP attack and defense 50% for characters who also belong to the Youth or Dragon Ball Seekers category. Youth or Dragon Ball Seekers? I mean, we were just looking at Youth. I mean... He's on Earthbred Fighter, so Gohan makes it onto his team. Gohan and Piccolo makes it onto his team. Gotenks makes it onto his team, right? Because Gotenks is on the Earthbred Fighters. Yeah, Gotenks is on the Earthbred Fighters, so he makes it onto his team. 200%, right? Because Youth. They make it onto his team, Youth and Earthbred Fighters. Let's check out Dragon Ball Seekers real quick. What is Dragon Ball Seekers looking like? Daima Goku makes it onto his team. Dang, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but bruh, I think your team sucks. I think your team sucks. Uh-oh. Yeah, you can make like a solid lineup. You can get a solid lineup under his 220%. But I mean, I'm not a fan of this at all, man. I mean, this leader skill. It's really the 200% that's getting me the Youth or Dragon Ball Seekers. I mean, these categories suck. If I'm being honest, like, both of them aren't super impressive, right? Like, I mean, the Goku, the Daima Goku characters will fall under this category easily, just because Earthbred Fighters and Dragon Ball Seekers. But everyone else is kind of on the Daima cast is not gonna make it under here. Yeah, I think we could have did a little bit better with the leader skill, making him a more of a usable leader. But at the same time, I mean, this could be the team that they just buff to hell this year, because they tend to do that. Usually, though, it's like one of the anniversary teams, though, which is why I don't think it'll be this team. But sometimes, you know, it's usually one of the anniversary teams. But that's okay. That's a-okay. That's a-okay. All right. We got the categories. Oh, never mind. Links. The Innocence, All in the Family, Saiyan Lineage, Infighter, Incredible Adventure, Guidance, and Dragon Ball and Purest Battle. I mean, obviously he's a Saiyan, so he has a couple of the bigger links, like All in the Family is really good, Saiyan Lineage is good, Purest Battle. The rest of these, I mean, you can probably see Infighter a good bit, actually. Who's on the Infighter link? I don't know. Let's check out the categories real quick. We have Dragon Ball Saga, Earthbred Fighters, Youth, Dragon Ball Seekers, Low Class Warriors, Pure Saiyans, Goku's Family, and Bond of Parent and Child. Yeah, looks pretty standard. I mean, is there anything I feel like he's missing? No, not off the top of my head. No, I think these all look good. Active skills: Goku's Goes Fishing. I'm sorry. can be activated starting from the 3rd turn from the start of battle once only. Oh my god, that's beautiful. That's a beautiful condition. Whew. Whoever made this needs a raise. And then the effect recovers 30% HP, key 3 in attacking defense, 30% in battle. This is permanent? Oh, yeah, so you kind of want to just pop that. That's permanent. Whoa. Okay. Now we're actually looking pretty good there. I like that a lot. All right, let's go ahead and get into the passive skill. We have an interest animation that can be activated when there's a Dragon Ball Saga or Youth or Dragon Ball Seekers. Okay, so you got 3 different options to use. So that makes it a little easier when running him on like any other leader but his own. I mean, you got 3 different options to get him to get this intro proc. So the chance of getting it proc is going to be pretty high. And then that's attacking the same turn upon character's entry. Oh, not just on the team. They have to be in the same turn. Okay. So yeah, you kind of do want to fill the team with one of these 3. Or just a mismatch of all of them would do. And then he launches additional super attack and damage reduction rate 40% for 7 turns. So far I like that. This is like this is kind of like the Evolution Blue Vegeta thing, but his is like 6, I think. But he gets like the same thing. Basic effect, attack and defense 200%, damage reduction rate 20%, so he's at 60% for his first 7 turns. Launches additional attack for the first 7 turns of the fight, my bad. Launches additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super attack. And 2 guaranteed additionals. One's a guaranteed super attack, and then one is a 70% chance to be a super. Okay. When attacking with 12 or more ki, attack 100%, 55% chance of performing a critical hit within the turn, 22% chance of evading enemies' attack within the turn. Why 22? That number has to mean something, right? 22? I don't, that's odd to me. Just 22% chance to dodge, sure. I mean, it's a chance, right? You can't be mad about a chance to dodge. So you don't really have to give him dodge because he already has that chance. And adding more dodge onto that, yeah, that will increase the chance, but it's not like life-changing numbers, I don't think. I think I would go like crit or additional on him. When receiving attack, defense plus 200%, so he's a slot 2 character. For every super attack performed, attack 50% up to 200%. After performing 7 or more super attacks in battle, launches an additional super attack, guards all attacks. Okay, so after reading his passive, like if I'm comparing him like directly to another Dokkan Fest TR that just came out, I would compare him next to Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. So I actually pull him up real quick. If I'm comparing like his kit, like boom, right here to Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, I think Goku's better. I think his kit is better. I mean, he has the guard after 7 super attacks in battle. You should be able to get that pretty quickly, like before this runs out, because you're doing 2 guaranteed supers every time he turns, at the very least. You could get a 3rd, and if you put additional on him, you could genuinely just do 4 super attacks in 1 turn with him. And then you can have this up like very fast. And then he should just be outright doing more damage than Daima Vegeta, and I dare say he might even be more tankier than Daima Vegeta as well. Yeah, I think he's outright just better than Daima Vegeta. I don't really think it's that close either. Okay, yeah. And then we have the super attack effects. I mean, raises attack and defense, immense damage to enemy, seal super attack. Yeah, no, he's good. Yeah, he's way better than Daima Vegeta. I'm not gonna say there's the biggest gap ever, but it does just feel like his kit. It feels like his kit is just a lot finer tuned than Daima Vegeta's. Not saying Daima Vegeta's bad. He's not bad at all. But I mean, this guy's gonna be doing way more damage. He's probably gonna be a lot better defensively. And then he does have this dodge just in his back pocket that he can use at any time. He's gonna have guard. Now, granted, he's only going to have guard with 20% damage reduction after 7 turns, but if you practice early, he's guarding with 60% damage reduction. Now, we know from like Grade 8 Vegeta that that's not like the craziest thing ever. Like, don't get me wrong, it can get the job done, but I mean, you're still taking like 200, 300k from some of like the bigger super attacks that you could kind of eat. But again, at the same time, he is stacking attack and defense. That's not something to forget. These fights are going super long nowadays, so he's going to be able to stack that attack and defense a good bit, which should make him look even better. So, yeah, my initial thoughts on these characters is, this might be the best TOR in the game. He's either 1 or 2. to me, easily 1 or 2 in the game as far as TURs go. And then I guess Daima Vegeta, who I would previously had as the best. Previously, I think the best TUR in the game was Daima Vegeta. But yeah, I think Daima Vegeta might move down to 2, and this guy might just be 1. Also, and Chi-Chi also looks really good. Yeah, so overall, I'm very impressed with both of these characters. I think they're both really good. Are they worth summoning for? I would probably say you can skip this banner, but that's just me. That's just me speaking. I might even be skipping this banner just because I don't think it's gonna have a lot of value to me personally. And although this guy's good, I don't think he's good enough to warrant like a must summon. But we'll see. We're gonna have to wait and see. Again, and then like his leader skills just a little wonky. But yeah, if you like the character, by all means, just summon. Don't let me stop you. Don't let me persuade you from stopping you from summoning for your favorite character. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. Thank you all for tuning in. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.